Alright, checking 1, 2, 3. Hopefully we're back now. Alright, it works. Welcome back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're never leaving Monza. Quite like the actual attendees of Monza last year, look up some articles about the fan experience at Monza 2022. I am Chabar, the solo broadcaster of this race, and we have a race, or so I hope. Formation lap is off, so we are probably going to get right into it. This, if you're just starting from this stream, there's no qualifying right now because the grid was set by the 5-lap race raced before this. Kind of a TCR sprint weekend. And the 5-lapper was set by a one-shot quali. Before the technical difficulties, we were rudely interrupted from talking about volcanoes in Europe, but I don't think we'll have time for that now because the drivers are setting up their setups, kind of a redundant sounding sentence, selecting their tire strategies and their fuel. While we wait, please check out the links in the description. There you will find Fanatec affiliate. Help support the league. If you're trying to buy any Fanatec product, use that link. You can check out the TCR website, TrinityCompetitiveRacing.com. There you'll find driver stats. You can find the merch shop. Also, you could sign up and find all the links to the Discord and everything. Check it out. You can look up who has the most third place finishes in Golden Class history. I don't know, but at some point in this race we will. And as always, don't forget to check out the Discord. Everyone's welcome, even if you don't want to race. Maybe eventually you will. We talk all sorts of things there. Sure hope this lobby works now. It's taking a minute. I will check my Intel Center again. The Discord. No one's saying anything. I think we're about to ready up. To recap, the top 3 in the last race was GTR Lion. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sync. I think that's 5 in Italian. And lights out, and away we go. Alright, start from most drivers. But this is where legends are made in the chicane. Okay. Cleaner than, looks cleaner than the first 5-lap chicane. But Whisper takes the lead back. He says, "You've had enough fun in the lead, Lion. You can have Parabolica and the finish line, but I want it back." Or is this all part of the plan for Lion? Sit back and strike again. I guess we'll have to see. Caution. Let me set up my stuff. I think that was the McLaren's of Ventworth and Seagrass. Yeah, one of them's back there. Seagrass. He did have an issue with the formation lap last time, though. I hope it's not a connection issue. Any big losers? Remsley up 4. If you listen to the previous broadcast, Remsley, real hard to call him a dark horse in this race. He was starting in the back, but he is P2 in your driver championship. And I was saying the key to this race is all Remsley need is one break. Just an opportune time, safety car or something, and he could be battling for a win. He's got that type of talent. All but Alt runners but Kluka starting on the medium. And Kluka's silver class driver reserving up here in Monza. As is F1 Nerd, my teammate, overtaken by Rensley, trying to put up a fight. But oh my, Sir Charles going around the outside. Can he hold it through chicane? No silly mistakes here. Clean, nice. Oh, bad exit for Charles. F1 Nerd's gonna look on the inside, but think better of it. You don't want to go double wide in a Lesmos. Figuring out what I want. Where's the telemetry? Uh-oh. As we have a safety car, could that be? I think that was just Seagra's car, Scott. Perhaps it was beached? I should have taken a look. But that's a full safety car. I don't think that's the timing of a safety car that Remsley needs. Maybe he doesn't need one after all. He's already up to P9. A little early. I don't think anyone is gonna. Yeah, no one's taking the pits, as it's only the start of the third lap. But silver lining. That means no one got wing damage on the first lap, so that's cool. I applaud the golden class. Easier said than done at the first chicane at Monza. And a little downtime. Going back to the vault, fun facts, run number 12 of the Rough Guide's 25 fun facts about Italy. Vatican City is the world's smallest country. Come on. Everyone knows that. It's not that fun. 13. Italy is the 5th most visited country in the world. Okay, that's pretty cool. Not that surprising. It is a really popular tourist location. But it's not that big either. So, top 5, pretty good. Does it say what are the other 4? No. If I had to guess, I bet USA is up there. It's just sheer size alone. England and France seem like real tourism hubs. And is there any non-North American and European countries on that list? I don't think people travel to China enough, despite how big it is. Nor India. I feel like they haven't like cracked the tourism chain. Are UAE? Could they be up there simply based off their transportation hub? But I don't think that would count as tourism. I don't know what their sources are. Yeah, Brazil could be up there in South America, perhaps. Southern Hemisphere is kind of tough to travel to. If you look at the world map, most countries are well above the equator, which is kind of interesting. Like, why are we all up there? Why aren't we down there? I don't know. Pangea, probably. Number 14. Italy has over 1,500 lakes. Call them the Lakers over there. All right. Got nothing on Minnesota. The land of 10,000 lakes. Italy's highest mountain is Mont Blanc. They're kind of just, man, that's pretty lame. Like that, they like hardly even own that mountain. Like Mont Blanc is through and through French as far as I'm concerned, so kind of weak. Wait, what? All right, if you missed out on the pre-race, I'm shocked by this one. 16. Italy has the oldest population in Europe. That's fun fact 16. However, astute listeners will remember 1. Fun fact number 1 was Italy is one of Western Europe's youngest countries. How does that make sense? I mean, they qualify it with Western Europe, but that's nuts. And looks like, I don't know what, I have issues with this fun facts list, but it looks like safety car will be in this lap. GTM and Whisper will control when they start, and GTR Lion will try to beat him to the jump. Easier said than done. However, I feel like a point people didn't talk about enough, the start-finish line, which is when you have to wait to overtake by, is really early in the straight. So like, if you get a good jump, you're not that at risk of like passing them too early, like you might be at like a Zandvoort or some other track. Oh, that curb looks like it offset the line a little bit. 0.8 behind, but he's down to 0.6. He's got a bit of a slingshot, but I think he just went a bit too wide to really take advantage of that thing like Bionicle did. He's past Rizzy up here in the front. Are they going to keep it clean? Too wide. Woo! Good job, Carson, leaving room on the inside through the second turn. Not easy. Like F1 Nerd and I found out last night, crashing into each other, my teammate. Generally impressed with the cleanliness of these restarts from Golden Class. Good start. Literally, good start, because it is a start. Cakes, a podium pick of mine, is in one of the better striking positions, as is Camden. When did we restart? Lap 3, so lap 4 was it? Uh-oh. And that's Kluka, he's out. Looks like he lost it in the second Lesmos and DNF there, and that's going to bring out the safety car. We'll talk about the race a little bit. Anyone big movers? Remsley up another spot, up 5. I mean, the biggest move of them all is moving up into first place. GTM Whisper trading spots with TCR Lion. Rockstar and Carson doing the same. And I hate the way this comes out, but the biggest loser will be Seagrass tonight, down 6. Biggest loser on the track today. One of the bigger winners in Discord's got a very cool car lately. Bionicle Charles going to the pits. Is that a wing fix? Yep. What about Charles? Doesn't look like they fixed his wing. So I think Charles just got a tire change. They both did, but you know, what is it? 21 laps to go on a hard. Like at this rate, if it keeps going safety car, which the past races all have, you probably could take it to the end. However, the catch-22 there is like if you keep getting safety cars towards the end, people will pit for softer tires. So you would have to pit at that point too, or else they'll eat you alive. Safety car could go in, probably not this lap. I wish it would. But unfortunately, we're going back to the fun facts. After finding out as the oldest population, which, I mean, I had my reasons for doubting the first one in the first place, but like, I can't take any of this as a fact. Santorio designed the world's first thermometer. What a name. Santorio. Are you worried about the name on the front or the name on the back? Doesn't matter. First thermometer. No, it doesn't even say what he used. Safety car is not going in this lap. It would have by now. 18 batteries first invented in Italy. Cool. Oh, by Alessandro Volta. By the name Volta. And that's a pretty fun fact. One of the better ones on this list. 19, Christopher Columbus was Italian. Weak. That's a disputed fact, and people talk about that. Also kind of canceled. First ever bank start in Italy. Okay. What's inventing a bank? Like caveman hiding his rocks in the corners. It could be considered a bank. Italians invented. This is just inventions now. Eyeglasses. Sure, I believe. What's it called? Like Luxottica? That's like the parent company over Ray-Ban and Persol and all those things. It's an Italian brand, I believe. It's a huge, one of the richer companies at some point. Pizza was invented in Naples. You know, these are really... I'm getting bored of these myself. I can't even imagine what the viewers start thinking. gonna have to think of another strategy if the safety car comes back out, but hopefully no need, because I think safety cars should be in this lap. And hopefully we have a nice green race the rest of the way. Who says no? Not me. There it is. There's the safety car in this lap. Can GTR Lion? Oh, he's almost alongside, which would not be allowed, but I think he's okay there. Can GTR Lion get off to a better start this time? He looks anxious to go. Heating up his tires a little bit. Don't fall too far back. That was your issue last time. And stay off that curb, Lion, if you're listening. Don't touch it. He's taking the outside line. Oh, wait. Oh, I think Whisper could have gone throttle there. Looks like the safety car wasn't quite in. Probably started that Cortina effect, I think it's called. Oh my, what's going on back here? Get a better camera angle, quick. Okay. A lot of side, almost 3-4 wide. And, wow. What happened? Oh no, that appears to be F1 Nerd in the Haas. My teammate reserving in silver. Not in the second turn of the chicane again. But what happened to Lion? How did he fall back to fourth? I don't know. Somehow I missed that. I don't know if he made a little contact, got squirrely in the chicane, but he's down to fourth. Not an insurmountable lead, but not the place he wanted to be. Almost rhymed. Canvas, passing Rizzler. This is the Rizzler now, and oh no! Swerving, kind of diving in there. Carson. Look at him go. I said I thought he'd be up there. I didn't have the confidence to say in P2, but he's trying to go for P1 right here now. As another caution, that is Ben swerving, and looks like he kept it alive. DRS will not yet be on. However, Carson does have more battery and is gaining right now. He's gonna go for it. Whisper's gonna not fight back too hard. Or is he? Yeah, not there. Personally, I might want to wait for swerving. Going to the beach. We didn't even touch any beach fun facts. If I might be Whisper, I think I might wait for the DRS to really save my battery and then get a good run there, but it's nice to have the track on the place on track. The position on track. Ben Swervin calls it a day. He says, I'm going back to that beach. I hear Lake Como is nice this year. This time of year. And look at this Whisper. Maybe he should have fought a little harder. Fell out of the 1 second gap. Clawing his way back. Carson does have a little more DRS, and he's going to use ERS, and he is going to use it. Lion trying to get back on the podium position. Same striking distance. Should be another lap or two. I think maybe next time around DRS might be on, and then all hell breaks loose. Yeah, the fast lap for Carson. A little early in the race to expect it to stick, but right now he'd be getting 26 points. Everyone pretty close within 0.3 to 1.5 second gaps. No one's standing out, but Carson flirting with the 1 second gap. Just touches it. Whisper does not have DRS. And Carson has the battery to make sure he doesn't another time around. perhaps. This execution of Scar is going to be huge right now. Looks clean from both drivers. Whisper gained about a tenth. Carson, man, screwed the pooch. Not use. Oh no! Now he really did. That's brutal. I was gonna say you maybe should use some battery to keep that 1 second distance, but look at this. Whisper from the lead and DRS. So does Rockstar, so he's not gonna gain too much of a gap. 0.7. Gonna be a big first sector for Rockstar. Can he stay within striking distance? Man, what a run from Carson though. Such a shame. That parabolic is tricky, man. Looks like Rockstar should be good to hold on to the 1 second and make up some ground entering Ascari. And look at the battery difference. Rockstar nearly 90. Whisper is going to be flashing at just 15. Once you get below 20, especially below 10, you really start to lose some power there. You're going to be one of harvesting that, I think. Rockstar setting up nicely for perhaps a move on the front straight here. Let's see if he goes for it. He's not using battery. He will use the DRS, but he doesn't want the toe. Is he establishing for a move? No, he doesn't. I don't think he wanted it. And I think wrong, because he wants that. Oh, ooh, that was real tight. Ooh, a little bit of grass there on Whisper. Looks like GTR had to make evasive action, and look at that. Remsley. Hello. Welcome back. I guess I shouldn't be surprised you're up there, but a little surprised that it took that little time. That's just a testament to the talent he has. His teammate lying behind him. I think they communicate. Can't say for sure. Remsley not satisfied with third. Gonna be looking at first, but Whisper wants to get first back too. Oh, I think Remsley could have had a better run there if he wasn't blocked by Whisper. What a battle up here in the... There isn't enough of a gap behind GTR to call it a peloton just yet. Side by side with his teammate. This is anyone's race right here, and we're about halfway in. Good job braking safely. And there's Cakes. A lot of people think Joe Buck is a divisive commentator in both football and baseball. And I understand people's complaints, but I've really come to like him. And I think one thing he does very well is let the game breathe. So we can enjoy the cool sounds of an Alpine engine. The beauty of the race. Whisper's had enough. I wonder if he picked some damage, perhaps, or he's just gonna try the undercut. Oh, all right, yeah, the wing's fine. I guess we'll see how the undercut works here. There's been so many safety cars here and in the race last night, I don't even know. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I think in the pre-race I said we'll find out who has the most third place finishes all time in the golden class, and that would be Chargers 1000, who I believe has a championship of some sort. And you win championships with consistency on the podium. Oh, Lion lifting. He doesn't want to make the move here. Right on that gearbox. He can sniff the fumes. He can count the LED diodes on that flashing light that is not flashing because Rockstar has 77% to defend. Can Lion stay off the curb here? Just kisses it. It's primed for a move here. But Rockstar's going in. All that hype for nothing. Maybe it's a good move. I don't know. Now Lion in the lead with DRS. With his teammate behind him. And a bit of a gap forming behind Remsley. This is a nice spot for the Alpines. That's not a nice spot for them there, right there. That's not what they wanted. But it's what F&D Cakes wanted. And he's taking a look. He's not going to take it. He wants to have his cake and eat it too. Look at that Bionicle up there. And he's on the hard. He's the leader on the hard strategy, so could be interesting to see how that plays out for him. Having a good race. No stranger to no assist, I'm told. Take a look to see what those penalties are. 3 seconds for Camden, 5 seconds for Whisper. The 3-second Camden penalty is probably a track limits thing. A little early to get that when no one else has one. The 5-second Whisper, I wonder if I missed him speeding into the pits, because that would make sense. As Lion and Cakes go into the pits, that promotes Remsley to the lead. Unless already had a Lion, I'm not quite sure. And Zionicle second. Look at that, Charles, P3. And a fast lap from Whisper. So far so good on that undercut. Let's see how it plays out. Cotton. Zionicle struggling for grip there to get within 1 second of Remsley. He's just on the edge there. Remsley's edging him out on the 1 second gap. Zionicle outdo him in Ascari from point 3. Now looks like he's been outdone. Lion and Cakes both go to the softs. You know, 11 laps. The game says it can be done. And with lower fuel... Oh no, Whisper another penalty. With lower fuel and Lion's experience, I could see him making them last, and I would think at least Remsley is going to try to do the same. He's already 16 laps on those mediums with a whole second gap. Rizzy going to softs. A lot of people opting for medium soft now. A lot of this track is straights. There's no secret there. Oh, so not exactly the most tire wear per se, but a lot of drivers do run low wings for those straights, so an old tire could be difficult. These are very talented drivers. So, with those that have stopped, Whisper would be net P1. However, with those penalties, that would promote Lions in Net P1. And I really like the position Lion is in right now. He's ready to pounce. And all he needs to do is manage those tires, and I think he will hunt down his prey. And that prey would be a victory here. We got a lot of PC guys in the potential podium right now. I don't know how to deal with that with comms for the interviews if it were to happen. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Speaking of bridges, there's a bridge that goes over Monza. That's kind of cool. More fun fact than at least half the ones I've read off that site so far. I believe it's like the access road for all the infield paddock stuff. Like all the trucks probably go over there. So the track is not a figure eight. I think Suzuka is the only track on the calendar that is a figure eight. Let's get a good look here. That's not it. That could be just ads, could be a pedestrian bridge. Right there. I think Suzuka's the only figure eight on the circuit, which is kind of cool. Makes for some weird noises when you're passing a car going on the other level. Sonical, 5 seconds. I don't think the gap was quite that large when he inherited the lead. Lion in striking position with his front wing up and his front wing paws out. I think that's how cats attack. And he takes the lead. Let's see if Whisper has anything to say about that. I think whispering would be really appropriate for this time. This race is not over for Whisper. If Lion makes a mistake, Whisper's in prime position to still take that position. And you know what it gets? Biggest weaknesses. Whispering. A familiar name on the attacking front, Remsley, trying to get past S&D Cakes. I don't think Cakes would make it easy, but Remsley's in a really good position right now. He's gonna try. Oh, was that a kind of? Yeah, he doesn't want to lose in a scar. Interesting strategy there. I thought he could have gotten far enough ahead of it that kind of would have forced Cakes to back out, but I guess he just wants the DRS on the next straight. Yeah, he's lifting again. Really fascinating to see the strategy some of these drivers take. And I'm not sure what a Remsley exactly is. But it kind of sounds like REM sleep, which, you know, it's really deep sleep, everyone needs it. And it calms you down. And REM sleep is really calm, lifting off the accelerator there, the throttle, just waiting, real chill, the fact that they're waiting for the time to strike. He saw it and he took it. It's not over though. Cakes will have DRS here. Would he do the move into the story? I don't know. Maybe he'll take notes and hold off. Is he gonna? What? Oh, Remsley's still lifting, even though he's got kicked. Oh, probably because of the virtual safety car that I somehow missed, and that would be Carson. Something happened. Maybe he got loose in Lesmos. Oh my. That's a tiny front wing. That's not gonna do it. He's probably gonna pit. promotes Camden to P10 despite his penalties. All 3 seconds of them. Ramsey, Whisper up to 8. And that means Carson would be currently the odd man out on points, as everyone but one of these drivers here. Oh no. All but one driver is going to get points, and Whisper, from bad to worse. Maybe his engineer was whispering on the headset and he didn't hear. They had to slow down. He just got a drive-through penalty. Which, we're back to green, so you could go ahead and serve it. And at this point, you might as well pit for the mediums, right? Or I guess, can you pit on drive-through? I don't even remember anymore. Maybe you don't. I think you don't. Never mind then. Tough. So, is Zionicle not pitted? Oh, he did. He's just on older hearts. Interesting. So, wow. Look at this setup. 5 laps. Can Lion chase down about 12 seconds? We'll see just now. Yeah, 12.5 seconds of a gap in 5 laps in Zionicle. GTR Lion is on the softs. Should be faster. Zionicle on some pretty old hards. 16. 12 seconds, quite a bit in 5 laps. Could Zionicle pull this off? Then you got Remsley 2 seconds behind Lion. Slightly fresher soft. Is that enough to overtake? I don't know. And then Rockstar in podium striking position still. As is Cakes. Anyone could climb those steps tonight still. I say tonight as this is a North American league based on the Eastern time zone. And then I know the races abroad in Italy and daylight time zones. Crazy stuff. GTR Lion down to 11.3. About 4 laps to go. Ooh! Not what Cakes needed there. Will have DRS. But Rockstar also does. I was going to say he didn't because he had a little over 1 second there. Camden, fastest lap. So, trying to get every point he can. I think Carson might have a rebuttal to that. He's got a fresh soft waiting. Hopefully a new wing. But it only counts if he's in the top 10, which I think he could. Looks like Whisper's in the pits, but you know what? I think Whisper's going to go for that fastest lap. But will he finish in the top 10? Yeah, he's leaving. I think he'll be good. So Cakes picked up a penalty, unfortunately. 3. Whisper served his 5 second as well. That's interesting. That could help him out getting some points in the end. Maybe. I don't know. Who does? Michael Massey might. Rumsley trying to get into second. You know, I feel like Lion chasing down Zionicle right now is the biggest storyline. But he can't even see him right now. It's not compelling TV. Cakes might be if you were able to make a move, but the penalty doesn't really raise the intrigue on this battle. As Rizzy gets within a tenth of a second. Oh! Oh! Little wobbly. A wobbly wobbly. But I think I speak for everyone watching this. We're scoreboard watching Lion's gap right now. Don't sleep on Remsley. That slightly fresher soft has got him almost within a second. At 8 laps, the soft could start to degrade a bit. Remsley could have an advantage there. Are they communicating? Would Lion let him pass to try and attack? I don't know, but we got a caution, and that's Carson retiring. Unfortunate attempt. Oh, and it's lap 24, so he completed 23. That's not 25%. Or, yeah, I mean, he didn't finish lap 25, which is the 90% you need to classify. That's unfortunate. No attempt at points. Did someone else? What happened? What is that? I think it's just still Carson. Cyanical. almost 9 seconds with 2-3 laps. Nice spot to be in. Is Alpine going to let him duke it out like they did Alonso and Ocon in Saudi Arabia? Looks like they might. However, these are the two championship contenders right now, as Raikkonen, the third place driver, is not with us tonight. So I don't know if Lion would just want to hand over some points to his buddy Remsley. We've seen this before. Remsley doesn't even want to attempt to move, which is not an easy one. It's pretty dangerous to try in that corner. And look at that, Cyanical 43%. A considerable advantage on the two Alpines. They're closing the gap, but it feels longer and longer as we are now on the 26th lap. Remsley gonna go for it. Lion not gonna put up much of a fight, being a good teammate. Points for me, points for you, points for Alpine. We'll tighten up the constructors a little, or the drivers a little bit. And Cake not getting over that hump to Rockstar. Blows out of battery. Just about. Cake's on the softs, however, 10 lap old softs could start falling off as opposed to an 11 lap old hard. I wonder if they trade places again. I know Remsley won't want to, or shouldn't. But maybe there's some back paddock deals. I know they're in cahoots, we'll see. Oh, and Cake Scott did get past Rockstar, but can he cover 3 seconds? Rockstar would have to make a big mistake to do so. Remsley's attacking. Maybe Lion sent him to attack and is going to pull one of those Alpine moves, like Pierre Gasly having to give it back to Ocon in Japan. Where like, all right, you tried, I'll give it back. Maybe he does a Max Verstappen in Brazil, and I know what I did. I know what I said, and whatever that quote was. That was super overblown by all the haters. Some racetrack politics, perhaps. Like it's not quite enough left in those softs to attack despite the 21 lap old hards. The tires are hard, but Zionical, known as Z, makes it look easy as ABZ. Crossing the track. Not his first TCR win, but I think his first Golden Class win as a reserve driver. GTR Lion second across the line. Remsley in third. Looks like there was a swap back. Fun strategy, fun teamwork. Love to see it. Rockstar P4, Sir Charles P5. That's a 4-5 for Aston Martin. We got a P6-7 for Alfa Romeo with Cakes and Rizzi. We got a P8-9 for Haas. Again, look at F1 Nerd. And then the lone Ferrari Whisper. Not even putting up a peep in this race at the end, despite such a promising start. Sure, he'll be back next week with a strong attempt, but not in round 9. What a race. Had it all. Every glitch, every disconnection, every stall, every fun fact. And a first-time Golden Class winner, I believe. How exciting. We got a double Alpine 2-3. We saw a 2-3 Red Bull last night in silver, a 2-3 Alpine and Golden. Which team wants 2-3 and Platinum tomorrow? Goes to the highest bidder. Venmo me, please. It's not at Chabar. You can DM me. Looks warm there. A little champagne shower looks nice. Probably tasty. And there you have it. Round 9 of the Golden Class. Fastest lap does go to Whisper. He does get the extra point. That's 2 points for Whisper. Don't sleep on that. Incidents. That's all they are. Just incidents. And a and a full podium of PC drivers. So I guess I'll try what Cam suggested. I'll hold the phone up to the mic. I don't know if you could hear me well, but it's going to get worse. But you don't have to listen to my not so fun facts anymore. I'm going to get some other people to talk to. How about that, huh? What a drive. What a race. Let me set that up and we'll be right back with the post-game show. Now, where's that theater mode thing? Showroom. All right, it looks like we might have everyone here. Can you guys hear me? All right. I'm gonna hopefully this can come across to the stream. Congratulations everyone for making the podium. I believe Remsley crossed the line in third, so we'll start with you. Is that correct?
Yeah, I did.
All right. I guess the first question regarding that, it appears Lion, your teammate, may have let you pass to go try and attack, and then when you guys didn't catch up, you may have swapped back. Was that what happened, or did he catch back up?
Yeah, I mean, we swapped back at the end of the race.
All right. Astute observation.
Psionical was so far ahead that I mean, with 2 laps left, there was no chance at catching him early. We were just hoping he'd make a mistake, but he had a good race.
Yeah, and good race from everyone. How do you feel about what happened earlier in the race? Any thoughts?
Oh, in the 5-lapper?
I don't know.
Or
Either one.
the beginning of the...
Just
yeah,
walk
the
me through your
5-lapper at
weekend.
the end. Well, I mean, well, first of all, I was having PC issues the past few weeks. So I was playing on Xbox recently, and then my first time back on PC. So just kind of getting used to the force feedback again. So didn't really have the best quality or 5-lapper. And I started at the back of the grid for the actual race. I just kind of played it safe, waited for people to fight, and there was a lot of times where people kind of went wide or went off track. So I was just able to get positions pretty easily like that and slowly make my way up to the front.
Sounds good. Um, Great comeback. Last to first attempt. Congratulations on the podium. And then moving on to his teammate, we don't have to move in the showroom. GTR Lion, congratulations on P2. Talk me through your race.
Yeah, it was a good race overall, and I think the 5-lapper was good. The start of the main race was also good. I did lose to Whisper at the start, but I kind of didn't want to fight too much with him. So that was fun and easy, but I think the safety cars that came out at the beginning of the race pretty much kept up the momentum for the race, and the second safety car restart was a cluster. I'm just gonna relook at my footage because he went green twice and broke twice, whether it's the game throttling him or not. But it was ridiculous because I lost 2 positions because of it. To Rockstar and Karsnick. I'm just speechless when it comes to the restart. But nevertheless, it was a good race overall. I think I'm pretty happy. I was joking with Rums on voice chat when the second safety car came out. I was like, it's a pit stop on hards to the end, almost. And I guess Sonic heard me, and he did that. But it's very tough when you're up front to lose track position while you still have relatively fresh tires and still early in the race, meaning there's could be a chance for another safety car down the line, but that didn't happen. But overall, I'm happy with the race, and the quickest race in F1 ended up being a long evening, but it's over. We're good.
It's all over until we're right back here tomorrow, same time, Platinum class. Yeah, you mentioned that restart. That was caught on stream. Unfortunate circumstance. I'm not going to speculate too hard on what happened. It looked like it could be throttling because I kind of saw the safety car still entering the pits. But, I mean, if necessary, I'm sure people are going to be looking at it. But congratulations on a strong drive regardless and getting those spots back, getting P2.
Yeah, I'm happy for the Alpine. We made it again, double podium, so good results for the team.
A constructor will always love a 2-3. Congratulations. And moving on. I don't even. What car were you in? Were you in a Mercedes tonight?
Yeah, I was in the Mercedes, yeah.
Zionical, congratulations. This is your first Golden Class win, is it not?
Yeah. It's my third race, but I hadn't even gotten a podium yet. I was okay with the first 2, but they were whatever.
Wow. All right. Yeah. Take me through your race. How did you end up on the top step?
Yeah, I sort of ended up in the middle of the pack from the 5-lapper after I invalidated my quali lap, which was obviously on me. But I got up to a decent position, and I was holding position like in the middle of the pack. I broke my front wing on lap 3, and I went about 4 laps to that second safety car. And I was like, this is basically perfect for me. And I don't think I could make up 6 positions on GTR Lion or Rensley because I think I had their pace, but I don't think I was faster than them or anything. So I was like, I'll tease it with this and like go for something wacky since I have a broken wing. And it's possible, and it ended up working out, which was good.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, you made those hards last, I think, like 22, maybe 23 laps. You really had them cooking. Did you take a peek at the degradation percentages at all? How bad were they?
Oh, I mean, I was staring at him because I was managing pretty much the whole stint after I got by Charles, I think it was. But like the last 5 laps, I was like not touching the gas through corners because I just like I was at like 60 to 70% depending on the tire, and I was like, I don't know what the exact percentages are for this, but I was very worried about getting a puncture. So you know, I was being very careful about that, watching that the whole time. I think the highest one was like 70 or 68, something like that.
Yeah, that's got to be stressful. But you can take a deep breath now as you are the round 9 winner. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And like, great race to GTR Line and Rensley. Like, they're crazy good. I don't know that I would have been able to beat them without like going with the wacky strategy. I was kind of looking forward to like racing with them on a track I feel like really good pace on, but I was kind of on my own mostly with the weird strategy. But congrats to them on a podium. They're crushing it this season, and thanks, Shabar.
Yeah, strategy is part of the game. Congratulations again, and congrats to all drivers that made it through the craziness and disconnections and all the technical difficulties. For everyone at TCR, I'm Chabar signing off.